We now invite everyone, if you're able, to stand as we welcome the platform party. Representing academic leadership and student excellence, today's platform party includes leadership and faculty of the College of Health and Human Sciences, university representatives, student leaders, and esteemed guests. University President Cynthia Teniete Matson, Vincent J. Del Casino, Jr., Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Audrey Shillington, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences, Mark DeLarco, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, Julie Chisholm, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Education, Caitlin Gambaran, President of Associated Students, Megan Chang, Academic Senate, Sierra Kane, Student Speaker. And representing the College of Health and Human Sciences, Peter Allen Lee, Mace Bearer and the Chair of the Department of Social Work, Matthew Masucci, Associate Dean, Joe Gizvak, Associate Dean, Lisa Rauch, Director of the Valley Foundation School of Nursing, Lieutenant Colonel Haley Hartstein, Chair of the Department of Aerospace Studies, Susie Ross, Interim Chair, Audiology, Tamar Submergian, Chair, Kinesiology, Ashwini Weigel, Chair, Nutrition, Food Science, and Packaging, Gigi Smith, Chair, Occupational Therapy, Monica Allen, Chair, Public Health. And joining us, representing the Emeritus and Retired Faculty Association, Dr. Joan Merdinger. The processional will now commence.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Spring 2026 San Jose State University commencement ceremony for the College of Health and Human Sciences. I am Audrey Shillington, Dean of the College. To ensure everyone can enjoy this momentous occasion, all graduates will remain seated throughout the ceremony except when called to stage. Keep all walkways and aisles throughout the venue clear as students cross the stage. At the conclusion of the ceremony, all guests will remain seated until all faculty and graduates have exited. After, you may follow all graduates out the first 4 exits, and you may reconnect with your graduates on the 7th Street Plaza outside. Now, I invite you to rise if you are able and remain standing as Sofia Noguera performs our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Eve. To our graduates, your studies in social work, public health and recreation, occupational therapy, nutrition, food science and packaging, nursing, kinesiology, audiology, and I'm going to give social work one more try. Your studies will take you to places at the center of humanity's greatest needs. Some universities produce people who expect the world to make room for them. San Jose State produces people who already know how to make room for others. This is a different kind of education, and today it matters more than ever. Look at where you are standing, not just in this room, but in this city, in this valley, and in this particular American moment. One of the most innovative places on earth, also one of the most unequal. Brilliant technology and deep human need occupy the same landscape, often the same zip code. You did not study that contradiction from a distance. You were trained inside it. Your education was never only academic. It was civic, ethical, and human. We live in an era where mistakes visibility for impact and efficiency for care. The most radical thing you can do in the coming decade is remain in the hard human work, where empathy lives and real solutions are actually built. Do not worry about making your mark, because marks can be erased. Build something that outlasts your ego. Be the person who stays in the room when the cameras leave. I have had the privilege of standing at this podium, and the students that I remember are not the ones who moved the fastest or who were the loudest. They were the ones who stayed present the longest. So be that. San Jose State has always opened doors for people who were not expected to walk through them. Now please go and hold those doors open for others. Congratulations, Spartans. Now please join me in welcoming a distinguished doctoral student representing our college, Sierra Kane.
Thank you so much, Dean Shillington. Good afternoon. I want to take a moment to recognize and thank this amazing Spartan community for being here today. And a huge thank you to Dr. Whitney for even inviting me to speak on this occasion. Receiving that call from Dr. Whitney was actually a really surreal moment. I had just stepped out of a hospital room where my husband and I had learned that my father-in-law would need open heart surgery. I said yes to speaking, I hung up the phone, and then I drove straight to daycare to pick up my 1-year-old daughter, the same daughter I gave birth to while completing this program, and who's sitting in the audience today. And as I thought about what I wanted to say today, I realized that whiplash, that rapid shift from crisis to caretaking to celebration, that is our world. That is the world of health and human services. We code switch constantly. We are many things to many people, often in the span of a single hour. We help people heal, adapt, learn, and thrive. We support individuals, families, and communities, and then we rush home to help our own. We absorb fear, deliver hope, and somehow we still remember how to buy groceries. But here's the thing we don't often do enough. We pause to recognize what we have accomplished. Finishing a degree is one of those rare moments in life that is entirely for ourselves. No patient or client is depending on it. No community is waiting on it. This is something that you built with your own grit, your own late nights, and your own resilience. And today is the day that you get to claim it. So before you sprint into the next responsibility, the next shift, the next internship, the next chapter of your life, I want you to take one breath right now and just acknowledge the magnitude of what you have done. You all have earned a place in professions that demand both skill and soul. You have learned to think critically, act compassionately, and adapt faster than most people will ever have to. Whether your work will focus on healing, movement, nourishment, safety, community health, human behavior, or the systems that shape people's lives, you are entering or continuing to work in fields where what you do matters, immediately, tangibly, and profoundly. So as you walk across this stage today, tap into that feeling of pride. Celebrate. Take up space. This is your moment. Congratulations, class of 2026. May you continue to serve others with excellence and serve yourselves with that same compassion. Thank you all. Please join me in welcoming back Dean Shillington.
Thank you, Sierra. Now to preside over today's commencement exercise, please welcome San Jose State University's 31st president, Dr. Cynthia Teniente Matson.
Well, thank you, Dean Shillington and Sierra, for those wonderful remarks, and what a great visual of how you make your way through a day and into the night. Welcome to the class of 2026. You did it. On behalf of all of us at San Jose State, we offer a Spartan welcome to everyone who is here to celebrate your achievements. Your family members, your friends, your supporters, loved ones, faculty, staff, alumni, and more. Last month, I had the great honor of conferring an honorary doctorate posthumously upon one of San Jose State University's most distinguished alumni, U.S. Senator Ben Nighthorse Campbell. Ben Nighthorse Campbell was an athlete, an artist, an airman, a public servant, and a San Jose State University Spartan. He ranked #1 in the 106th Congress for passing the most legislation into law. As a U.S. Senator, he authored the bill establishing the National Museum of the American Indian, and he fought to ensure the return of Native American remains to their tribes. He was the first and only Native American to chair the Senate Committee on Indian Affairs. Last month, I had the privilege of joining a celebration of his remarkable life, while recognizing a legacy that reflects the very best of what a public university can inspire in the world. His undergraduate degree would have been conferred in this college, so I invite you to watch the conferral of his honorary doctorate in this video from his memorial. At San Jose State, we often speak of unlocking potential, of opening doors to possibilities. On rare and extraordinary occasions, we witness a life that embodies all of these ideals at once. A life that reminds us what's possible when talent meets opportunity and when purpose meets perseverance. Ben Nighthorse Campbell was such a life. On behalf of the California State University and San Jose State University, and by the authority vested in me by the State of California and by the Board of Trustees, I am deeply honored to confer posthumously upon Ben Nighthorse Campbell the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. May his legacy continue to inspire us to lead with courage, to serve with purpose, and to build a better world for generations to come. Graduates, this is your moment. Everyone is here to witness all that you've achieved. It's a day of self-congratulations, a time to reflect on your personal perseverance and all it's taken to get here. This academic year has also been a moment for San Jose State and the city of San Jose, as we've been on the national and global stage. This semester, SJSU was a practice site for the Super Bowl champions, and we were part of many activities around the big game. I saw some of you working at the big event, performing at tailgates, and yes, at the Bad Bunny halftime show. And next month, we'll host Paraguay for the FIFA World Cup. This is the first time in history that SJSU has been both a Super Bowl practice site and a FIFA host site in the same year. Your university is part of the national and global narrative around sports. Of course, we're also on the rise because of the incredible opportunities here in Silicon Valley for our academic programs and an abundance of industry partnerships and collaborations with nonprofits and schools. As graduates, you've accelerated your career readiness at some of the most dynamic and well-known companies in the world. You succeeded in internships, maybe hackathons, AI agent development, clinical placements, research, and a whole lot more. And I saw many of you serving your local communities, including supporting schools and nonprofits. And I saw some of you engaging in performances that showcased your talents in art, music, and theater. Spartans are everywhere, and today all of us are thrilled to celebrate your Spartan success. One reason we're able to gather here today is because of the bravery and sacrifice of our service members, past and present. There are currently more than 1,000 military-connected students and veterans enrolled as students at SJSU. Even better, 151 of them are earning their degrees this week. I'd like to ask all of our proud veterans who are graduating, as well as any who are in the audience here today, to please rise if you're able so we can acknowledge and thank you for your courageous service. Veterans, please rise. And we also congratulate the 6 students being commissioned as either U.S. Air Force or Army officers this week. They completed their ROTC programs, and they're now both graduates and second lieutenants. Here on campus, we're proud to welcome students from all around the world. And today we celebrate the achievements of our international graduates. This semester, nearly 1,300 international students from 80 different countries are enriching our campus and graduating. Your journey to this moment has demonstrated intellectual discipline, resilience, and courage as you adapted to new cultures and experiences while pursuing your education. International students, please rise if you're able so we can acknowledge and applaud your incredible accomplishments. International students will always be welcome at San Jose State. Now I'd like to recognize the 1,738 students who are graduating this week with honors. Students graduating cum laude have achieved a cumulative GPA of not less than 3.5. Magna cum laude have achieved a cumulative GPA of not less than 3.7. And summa cum laude have achieved a cumulative GPA of not less than 3.85. Will all honors graduates please rise? Congratulations to our cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude students. When I earned my bachelor's degree, I became the first in my family to graduate from college. Our first-generation students are inspiring and visible role models as college graduates. Will any student who is the first in their family to obtain a college degree, please rise if you're able. First-generation college graduates. Speaking of family, graduates, let's pause to honor your circle of support, including your parents, your siblings, your partners, loved ones, and friends. Graduates, please join in a round of applause for everyone who helped you get here today. As we celebrate this moment, I want to recognize a special group among us, those of you in the audience who are proud alumni. Spartans support Spartans, and that's especially evident when family, friends, and fellow graduates cheer you on. If you're an SJSU graduate, an alumnus, please stand if you're able. Alumni, please rise. Thank you for being part of the enduring legacy, and welcome home. And lastly, I'd like to ask our extraordinary faculty to stand and be recognized for your role in getting our students to this place today. Faculty, please rise. Congratulations, faculty. As I look out at today's graduates, I know our graduates are grounded in culturally rich communities, and you're ready to be visionary leaders. At San Jose State, you get more than a degree, you gain an edge. I want to take a moment to share the story of one graduate who personifies the Spartan edge, Aditi Prahu. Aditi came to San Jose State from India, where she earned 2 master's degrees and worked as a doctor. She wanted to get a global education and learn more about medical research. But despite years of counseling patients in India, she found it difficult to communicate in the US because English is not her first language. Then she took a risk and entered Grad Slam, the fast-paced competition that includes presenting in front of a live panel of judges, provided a moment that helped her rediscover her confidence. Through SJSU, she found not only her voice, but her purpose, as she led research on mental health among immigrant students and worked with the Student Wellness Center to enhance care on our campus. Her journey reminds us that purpose is not found in comfort, it's built through courage. That is the Spartan edge, and Aditi's story is one of thousands on our campus and hundreds of thousands of stories that are proud Spartans. Now, graduates, before you rise to walk across the stage, I want to leave you with one final challenge. You're living in a world that is being rapidly reshaped by artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, algorithms, and technologies we're only beginning to understand. And yes, I believe some of you will live and work in space. As you look ahead, you must ensure that you remain the human in the loop and the human in the lead. But here's the real question. In a world racing to build what's next, who decides what will matter? That responsibility belongs to your generation, and there's no better place to ask that question than here at the epicenter of the future. So I challenge you to think deeply, challenge assumptions, build what's principled, lead with courage when the right decision is not the easy one. In Silicon Valley, innovation often begins with the question, what can we build? I hope you'll ask, what should we build? Who will it serve? And how will I make a difference? Your generation will architect the future and redesign how humanity lives, learns, works, and connects. My hope is that wherever your journey takes you, you'll remain focused on humanity itself. There's a word I ask you to carry with you long after today, and that word is intentionality. Be intentional about how you lead, be intentional about whose voices you include, and be intentional in helping others, especially those who may not be as fortunate as you. Always remain intentional about the impact you leave behind. The future is not happenstance. The future is something you will shape. Congratulations, class of 2026. The future has its eyes on you. I am delighted now to turn things over to Vincent J. Del Casino, Jr., our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to begin the conferral of degrees. I'm out of order here.
We'll get there. All right, let's get this party started. Thank you, President. Our class of 2026 is one for the ages and a class that we will remember forever. Soon, we are going to invite each of the graduates to cross the stage. A professional photographer is going to capture images of each of these graduates, in particular, a picture with the president of the university, who has agreed to smile 7,000 times this week. After the ceremony, you're going to receive an email, and in it, there will be images. Now, As this is happening, we ask every family member and friend of the graduates to stay seated and keep all walkways clear so that everyone can enjoy the ceremony. Now, for the graduates, after you walk across the stage, you will return to your seats. If you do not follow these directions as I lay them out, no degree for you. Now we're going to ensure that each and every person gets the same experience. But I know this is tricky, so I'm going to walk you through this. I've got a little performance piece here. Hold on one second. We'll get the microphone. Okay. So first thing, card. Hold on. Card. Okay. I'm really nervous. I'm sorry. Okay. Just breathe. Oh, I'm going to give him the card, and my name is going to come up there.
Vincent Joseph Del Casino Jr.
I've been hacked. This is not right. Okay, just pretend your name's up there. Now, this first part, you just walk straight up, and the president's going to meet you. And you're going to shake the president's hand and smile. Okay, that's phase one. Just walk that part. Now, this is the part you want to dance. You want to say, I love you, Mom. You want to do a backflip. I'm not doing a backflip, but you could. And you're going to come across the stage, and over here will be a dean. I think a dean. You'll shake their hand, and then you'll go. Got it? Do you understand? Makes sense? Okay, perfect. Now, graduate students, where are our masters and our doctoral candidates? Okay, now, there's one more step for you. You're going to be hooded. Now, parents and family, don't worry. It's not dangerous. It sounds dangerous. It's not. But you can get hurt in the act of being hooded. So we need you to engage your core. Here, I'll show you. So you're going to come over here, and you need to see my core. All the kinesiology majors catching on right now. Look, if you don't do that, you could get hurt. And we don't want anyone hurt. We're not indemnified. All right. President, I have the pleasure to present the candidates for the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees for the class of 2026. Will the candidates please approach the stage and treat the president kindly?
Now presenting candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Leadership.
Emily Jean Morrison, cum laude. Morgan Nicole Staus, magna cum laude.
Now presenting candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology.
Diana Shakir, cum laude.
Enoch M. Lee.
Jacob L. Shannon.
Jacob Dylan Acton.
James Samuel Pantoya, cum laude. Jalen Masanari Penny.
Arlene Nina B. Abella. Gurbaz Singh Buttar. Logan Thor Estrada. Nicholas Matthew Aquino.
Andrew Wynn. Joseph B. Manganon.
Jordan Dylan G. Michael Areola Santillano. Hussein Altawarish, cum laude.
Crystal Dine Laksamana Pate. Frankie Padilla, cum laude.
Wong T. Mong Dat. Paloma Karina Bayin Herrera.
Isabella Alejandra Soria Herrera.
Dominic M. Allen Vargas. Carla Alexis Leon.
Adrian Raul Ruiz. Tiffany Catherine Valentine. Owen Yujiro Tanap. Noah Torres Cruz.
Obed Nehemiah.
Reese Dominic Burton. Jog B. Dacey.
Jasmine Pong Gonzalez, cum laude. Van Tran.
Rogerio Gonzalez.
Kenji Keith Ramsell, summa cum laude.
Giovanni Santana Maldonado.
Carlos Alejandro Salcedo. Joel Anthony Olazaba Flores. Lyseni Vuki Mataile. Yolanda Vasquez.
Casey Elizabeth Coughlin, cum laude. Kimiko Grace Wesley Fagundes.
Cameron Raquel Towns.
Kella Landry. Daniel Alejandro Fernandez.
Elisa Yamaguchi.
Micaela Marie Jimenez Santos.
Johnny Wynn. Isabel Grace Milana, magna cum laude.
Marta Dianita Sanchez Campos.
Megan Benz. Mandy Eckelman. Jaden Hansen. Brianna Catherine Serta, cum laude.
Tal Volinsky, summa cum laude.
Yuana Jendi.
Raquel Salazar.
Bella Kozalak.
Jacqueline Monroy Castillo. Brianna Moose, magna cum laude.
Yael Spitz, summa cum laude.
Calais Nichelle Rajan Barksdale.
Maisie Ray Pimentel, magna cum laude.
Margaret Caroline Jenkins.
Malia Murphy.
Sahib Saya Johal.
Catherine Johanna Osorio. Alondra Jocelyn Ramirez Soto. Kylie Michelle Moore.
There we go. We got some dance.
Shirley Morrison.
Kelton Eugene Stepko.
Morella Valina Jimerson, cum laude. Andrew Chi Hua Left.
Christopher Fabian Medina Andino.
Joshua Griffin Limtiaco. Christina Marie Fernandez.
Iriana South. Jorge Ernesto Stambury, cum laude. Luca Alberto Henry Marquardt, cum laude. Kira Ursula Stiles.
Malia Shea Keene. Isabel Cruz.
Jacob Ryan Templo.
Daniel Alonso Delgado Barco. Kevin Chu. Angela Lee.
Vivian Tseng, magna cum laude.
Liliana Liseth Gaitan.
Rudy Sur Manzanares.
Adolfo Valdez.
Christopher Blanco.
Rosa Ermila Rodriguez. Karen Christine Pribula, magna cum laude.
Isaac A. Avalo. Amir Aslanbaigi.
Samrat Singh Randhawa, cum laude.
Lillian Knight, summa cum laude. Braden Babbage.
Justin Michael Cruz Sante, cum laude.
Benicio Serini.
Harry Yu.
Dominic Alvarado.
Marcus Martinez.
Ryan Andrew Inez.
Ashlyn Jade Fiak.
Jose Salvador Cruz.
Gerardo Alberto Sanchez Garcia.
Jared Jones, cum laude.
Aidan Wayne Stalnecker.
Irina Wells. Maia Reza Jimenez Marquez, magna cum laude.
Paulette Wynn. Nina Nung Fan.
Catherine Ann Hibbard, cum laude.
Stefania Rose Blue, magna cum laude.
Sebastian Pliego.
Crystal Marie Adami.
Catherine E. Buck.
Josette Angelique Munoz.
Shaylin Riley McDowell, magna cum laude.
Claudia Garcia. Karime Elodia Adame Gonzalez.
Sophia Huang, magna cum laude.
Phoebe Lowell, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Gonzalez Gallardo.
Zuleika Ali, magna cum laude. Amaya Gordon, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Olivero,
Noel K. Aguirre. Joyce Liv Francisco, summa cum laude.
Madeline Gabrielle Surdila, magna cum laude. Crisel and Consignado Mercado, cum laude.
Jaime Berdios Choa, summa cum laude.
Anna Frances Serrano Reyes, magna cum laude. Esmeralda Pichardo, cum laude. Lucilla Martinez Rivera. Reagan Mitchell.
Alexa Bugayong Haji Latif.
Charlin Mickey Wynn.
Patrick Harley Dizon.
Lance Ryan Cochran.
Salina Truong.
Jeff Dela Cruz. Aaron Wang La.
Lawson Desena Wenceslau, cum laude.
Mabel Jane Canisarungab, magna cum laude.
Justin Gregory Kekoa Chapa.
Karandeep Singh, cum laude.
Nicholas Yi Jie Wong, magna cum laude.
Richard Ian Sideman Marable, cum laude.
Emmanuel Bercasio Baldius.
Now presenting candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Angelina Palayo Menganan, summa cum laude.
Gianna Reno Pasamonte, cum laude. Iris Rocio Quintana, summa cum laude. Joanna Marie Ugay Padilla, summa cum laude.
Megan Victoria E. Cabradilia, summa cum laude.
Camille Perez Mamuyak, cum laude.
Kevin M. Dominguez.
Liz Fernanda Diaz Palma, cum laude. Nagina Wahid Latifi.
Nimisha Nandana Prakash, summa cum laude.
Bria Ray Burrow, summa cum laude.
Antoine Kiem Doan, summa cum laude.
Alex Song, cum laude.
Catherine Lee, magna cum laude. Aubrey Kuntape, magna cum laude. Christian de la Peña del Carmen, magna cum laude.
Baldeep Johal.
Ella Julianne Sereno, summa cum laude.
Alexis May Direte Antonio, cum laude.
Kaylee Bedodo, cum laude.
Ida Francesca Aquino Oliveros, cum laude.
Chrissa Marie Angeles Labarda, cum laude. Via Legas Goiran, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Kimiko Riesberg, summa cum laude. Juliana L. Ruidera, magna cum laude. Vanessa Rico, cum laude.
Annalise Adion, magna cum laude.
Christine Nguyen Dang, summa cum laude.
Tian on Cadence Pham, summa cum laude. Tiffany Tuyet Pham, summa cum laude. Anthony Wu, summa cum laude. Anthony Lei Win, cum laude.
Hong An T. Doan, magna cum laude. Jia Han Din, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Santillan Gonzalez, summa cum laude.
Sandra Bonag, magna cum laude. Tisha Riparip Antonio, cum laude. Reese Chin, magna cum laude.
Suhani Morchi, magna cum laude.
Jenna Marie Rorangel Galicia, cum laude.
Han Win, cum laude.
Erica Go Oko, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Tai Nguyen, summa cum laude.
Anthony Win, magna cum laude. Matusala Bemnet Ikealo, magna cum laude.
Joseph Emmanuel Valencia Cuenco, summa cum laude.
Jared Rance Bondoc Yolanco, magna cum laude.
Neil Anthony Salvador Garces.
Now presenting candidates in the Department of Nutritional Science and Packaging, which includes the Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Science and the Bachelor of Science in Packaging.
Chris Cameron.
Sakina Rangoonwala, magna cum laude.
Reina Angel Lee Cruz. Lubab H. Al-Hayat, cum laude.
Brooklyn Marie Sylvie.
Zachary Spence, cum laude.
Galilea Gamino Hernandez.
Champany T. Thach.
Brittany Han Du, cum laude. Pham Bao Truc Ho, summa cum laude. Alex Euridia Crawford.
Jenna Yu.
Lisbeth Acosta.
Zoe Elizabeth Nunn, cum laude. Estrella Rubalcaba.
Shannon Alexandria Lau, cum laude.
Alvin Rigoberto Rodriguez Machuca. Vincent Sulaxono. Shannon Quay Trunvu, summa cum laude. Kimmy Wynn, magna cum laude. Heidi Stahlberger, magna cum laude.
Deanna Wynn Huyn.
Arian A. Mayo.
Aaron George DeQuina Mollison, cum laude.
Joshua Damian. Harpreet Singh Dadiala, cum laude.
Lucinda Lee Woolcott, magna cum laude.
Daniela Cristina Aguayo, cum laude.
Emma Ayala.
Min Le Win, cum laude.
Isabel Jean Del Rosario Bellon, magna cum laude. Adriana Simone Lee.
Quinn Win Ngon Pham, summa cum laude. Hong Ti Nim, cum laude. Luis Tapia. Oscar Fabian Torres. Owen Tran, cum laude.
Cristian Abelardo Carrillo.
Ha Carly Win.
Sana Huck.
Miao Hongju, magna cum laude.
Now presenting candidates in the Department of Public Health and Recreation, which includes the Bachelor of Science in Public Health and the Bachelor of Science in Recreation.
Camille Jade Santos Arroyo.
Crystal Pimentel.
Yaretsi I. Gonzalez, cum laude.
Haley Che, magna cum laude.
Alashni Kupunong Ocampo.
Haley Doreen De Leon Guerrero Evangelista.
Edward Efrain Reyes Rosales. Trevor Lee Ortiguera.
Heidi Minerva Hernandez.
JC Dizon.
Justin Sarmiento, cum laude.
Marith Romeo Chut, cum laude.
Shania Fuala'au Stanley.
Anna Julia Kruglikov.
Janelle May Carino Silvania, summa cum laude.
Carolyn Claire Aquino Pamintuan, cum laude.
Marjoset Pangilinan Katahan, summa cum laude.
Ira Venice Verzola Palaracio, cum laude.
Kelly Rose Ui Salvatera, magna cum laude. Kelsey Marie U. Salvatera. Leslie Alexandra Padilla.
Bhumi Jayesh Desai.
Jorge Pinto, magna cum laude. Maili An Win Tingle.
Muna Ismail Abdi, cum laude. Liliana Lopez.
Yara Noemi Valladares Garcia.
Ali Bilal Mohammed. Michael Anthony Rodriguez, cum laude. Jimmy Ha Tran.
Emily Yamaleth Gonzalez Alvarez. Natalie Del Carmen Ayala.
Nay Dan, cum laude.
Aya Almascour. Kaylin Rose Altringer.
Anuhea A. Panapali, summa cum laude. Harini Delaival, cum laude. Kayla Nevea Miguel, cum laude. Ayana May Rodriguez. Charmel Cristobal Pascual.
Rain Riario.
Marisol Therese E. Kellner, magna cum laude.
Destiny Alexia Sotelo. Ileana Marie Salinas.
Nawal Ismail Hassan. Abimbola Hamidat Bolerinwa. Natalie Maria Bolzowski.
Basil Torres Guiang.
Aurora Brum, cum laude.
Tanaya Simone Rhodes, magna cum laude.
Vanessa Bermudez. Christy Liu, magna cum laude.
Melody Montemayor.
Akanksha Saini, magna cum laude.
Gabriella T. Hearing, magna cum laude.
Jessica N. Zavala.
Natalie Dickinson.
Jacqueline Cassandra Zaragoza. Serena Strelke.
Shayna Brittany Workman.
Sarah Goff, cum laude.
Laura Franco Romero.
Eileen Amador.
Leticia Vela Riviera.
Harmony L. Romero. Amy Farias Sanchez.
Elizabeth Lemos, cum laude.
Genesis Arcega, magna cum laude.
Millicent Denise Bostai.
Micaela Lisel Castillo Profeta, cum laude.
Julie Fan, summa cum laude.
Kevin Angel Gonzalez. Yazette Caballero Retano. Joanna Fierros. Kendra Catherine Chang, summa cum laude. Megan Gake Chak.
Sahil Singh Sidhu.
Hartaj Singh Johal.
Mackenzie M. Marin Fletes.
Brisa Contreras Dominguez.
Citlali Acevedo Cervantes.
Christian Policarpio Bamba. Tiffany Lee, cum laude. Janelle Marie Ampon Yuko, cum laude. Yuvan Singh Atwal.
En convo, cum laude. Amanda Hope Tran, cum laude.
Christine Tran Lam, magna cum laude.
Natalie Nu Pham, cum laude.
Jimena Alejandra Hernandez.
Alexia Antoinette Diaz.
Sabrina Tamaraya Rico.
Diana Arroyo Aguilera, cum laude.
Elizabeth Velasquez. Natalie D. Meza.
Maraki Samuel Schwandan, cum laude.
Mary Trin.
Now presenting candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Social Work.
Layla Leon, cum laude.
Haley Marie Castro, cum laude.
Melanie A. Santa Cruz, summa cum laude.
Frida Yasmin Sandoval, magna cum laude. Dayanara Kimberly Pimentel, cum laude.
Judith Banderas, magna cum laude.
Belinda Vargas Ruiz. Sofia Victoria Meza, cum laude.
Erica Ryan Bodo, cum laude.
Catherine Michelle Oviedo. Elia Rodriguez Blancarte. Kennedy Van Wyn.
Alejandra Guadalupe Figueroa.
Jessica Landa. Kimberly Isabel Cortez, cum laude. Kayla Dang, cum laude.
Flor S. Gomez.
Crystal G. Sosa Suarez.
Madeline Christine Hidalgo. Denise Ibarra. Triette Men Huyn, cum laude.
Alessa M. Reeser.
Hale Nunez.
Monica Rafaela Evangelista.
Jacqueline Zamudio, cum laude.
Heather Ann Lawson, cum laude. Lindsay N. Bennett, cum laude.
Jocelyn Vasquez Perez.
Carla Yaneth Esparza.
Brianna Belen Rosales.
Yesenia Yasmin Avalos. Christina Valentine Aldama.
Melissa Navarro Ortiz.
Alitzel Lopez Santiago.
Peter Din Lay, cum laude.
Aiden James Sanders.
Michael John Arvid Citrigno, cum laude.
Jennifer Shiri McGuire. Kimberly Stephanie Para Moreno.
Sharon Jacob. Elizabeth Burke. Leslie Anahi Cortez Cristobal.
Dao Mi Vong, magna cum laude.
Chow Cam Hondo, summa cum laude.
Ana Segura. Lorraine Rodriguez. Diego Armando Soto Guerrero.
This now concludes the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Health and Human Sciences.
How are you doing? You good?
Now presenting candidates for the Master of Science in Kinesiology.
Elliot Ruiz. Veronika Spalikova.
Vidhi Rameshbhai Chohalia.
Zachary Polianos.
Christopher Alcala.
Bianca Pulelehua Onani Malaluan.
Haley Grotti. Zosimo Thaddeus Briones Canilau.
Reese Jason Weisler.
Ariana Eatman.
Alyssa Juliet Sierra. Jacob Stephen Sattler.
Connor McMahon.
Isaiah J. Gilmore.
Araceli G. Perez.
Now presenting candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing.
Sue Jin Lee.
Mandialine Rose V. Navarro.
Simran Kaur.
Laura Ann Ramirez. N. Nok Trung Ulrichs. Jared Daniel Smith. Cam Van Hoai Tran. Annie Meyer. Renee Monica Rocha.
Now presenting candidates in the Department of Nutritional Science and Packaging, which includes the Master of Science in Nutritional Packaging, Nutritional Science, and the Master of Science in Packaging.
Vince Malaka. Kelly Rose.
Nilufar R. Parsi,
Monica Jasmine Mercado, Madison Lands Mitchell, Junyo Nakamura,
Jennifer Renee Franklin,
Aiden Yamaguchi O'Leary,
Emilia Hammer, Enrique Callejas, Ruben Gonzalez Curiel, Jessica Maricela Caro,
Now presenting candidates for the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy.
Ralph Jacob Gapuz Lumawig,
Ryan Rodriguez, Citlali Alejandra Ramirez,
Bea Leno,
Gabby Marin Romero,
Jaspreet Shoker, Alexis Shohet, Vanessa Juliana Zolg, Elizabeth Romero,
Olivia Beaton,
Mika Rose Martin,
Madison Noel Manez,
Andrea Moreno,
Christina Baltran Lee, Megan Milan Iaconis,
Mackenzie M. Hines,
Hannah Nolani Nakamoto,
Tammy Haw,
Lila Cardenas Dorado,
Alexis Wells, Annie Tran,
Michaela Danielle Bush, Ingracia Diaz,
Lindsay R. McNeely, Nidhi Chirag Patel, Isabella Alexia Ochoa, Kathleen Tuckness, Rebecca Bell Smith,
Brianna Brown, Jordan Cusader,
Itzel Cassandra Gonzalez,
Yvette Cervantes,
Alexandra Garabai,
Jonathan David Claridad, Antonio Diaz Flores,
Mukund Srinivasan, Prabhav Sriram.
Nathan Don Ching.
Now presenting candidates for the Master of Public Health.
Muna Tamang.
Kevin Liu.
Denny Bao On Lam.
Lyric Marie Madrano.
Shaughnessy Lynn Doyle.
Alex Ruiz Garcia. Andrea Estefany Rodriguez Silva. Ozma Mangrio.
Jeanette Cancino Garcia.
Pramod Sapkota.
Noor Al-Huda Akhtar.
Akanksha Tiagi.
Brianna Michelle Costa. Veldana Kostic. Rania Belamesh.
Now presenting candidates for the Master of Social Work.
Nicole Marie Williams.
Kristen Garcia Sidal.
Tristan Dang. Adriana Castillo.
Vanessa Tapia Licona.
Elvia Gabriela Cordova Galindo.
Adriana Stephanie Gonzalez.
Karina Yasmin Maciel Gutierrez.
Cassandra Fonseca Vivanco.
Karen Areli Medina Arias. Elizabeth Verdon. Jade Tiu.
Jacqueline Batres Vasquez.
Kareli Ruvalcaba Enriquez.
Daniel Isaac Castro Solorio. Doan Queen Ngoc Tran.
John Anthony Carr.
Andrea Isabel Terrones.
Jiaying Guan.
Sheila Marie McCann.
Alicia Diaz Syed.
Yessi Zavala.
Amy Drenick.
Lindsay Carol Smith.
Ariana Cardwell. Marianne Cabrera.
Victoria Gabriela Sanchez. Estefania Maldonado. Maria Guadalupe Reyes.
Isaac Alvarez,
Vanessa Rosales,
Sharmina Jerlene Rios,
Alejandro Jacobo Sanabria,
Daisy Reyes Sanchez,
Oscar Yvonne Caldera, Natalie Gonzalez,
Natali Tostado, Ariana Mendoza, Francis J. Serrano,
Kayla Abigail Juarez Reyna,
Sofia Zavala,
Emerald Lacey, Joy Lee, Riley Jane Bautista,
Estela Canela Rodriguez, Amy Shai,
Dora Melissa Barbosa Gonzalez,
Alana Nicole Young Nicholson,
Aisha Franco, Aldo Dela Cruz,
Jose Zamudio, Jennifer Mai Wynn,
Janelle Nadine Jimenez,
Daniel Galvan,
Dulce Maria Gonzalez,
Samantha Paula Milian Prieto,
Alexis Marie de los Reyes, Shelley Mary Benita,
Marinella Chio Radonich,
Sydney Alexis Benjamin,
Liz Caroline Zuluaga,
Kayleen Lisette Menjivar,
Zoe Aiko Sonnenberg,
Angelina Yvette Alvarez,
Brianna Dominic Mendoza Avalos,
Pratikshya Kanumili,
Rosa Elena Banda.
This now concludes the candidates for master's degrees in the College of Health and Human Sciences. Now presenting candidates for the Doctor of Audiology.
Levi Eden Ibarra, Sonia Renita Gonzalez,
Christine Elizabeth Regala Javier,
Jan Maurice Fortuna,
Lori Nicole Burns,
Mandy Maria Pimentel,
Now presenting candidates for the Doctor of Nursing practice.
Moses Albaniel. Nancy Kairia.
Monica Bautista Liu.
Andrea Marie Saito.
Anita Musafar. Shelby Taranto. Camille Abiera Sistoso.
Nak Han Win Hua.
Sean Philip Truesdell. Michaela Arlene Sanchez.
Nicole Coate. Michelle Joanne Castello Schlebinski.
Rosalud Sanchez Lozada.
Ayman Al-Hazaime.
Emily Moss Sheeran.
Sierra Kane. Pakiza Ali. Sherry Ann Liu. Quinn Dow.
Carlos E. Sandoval Madrigal. Vivian Osunde. William J. Mangill. Jerry Marie Westfall. Tutu Obadina.
Congratulations to all candidates in the College of Health and Human Sciences.
Not terrible. All right, let's hear it one more time for our graduates. President, I was about to make a question. President, I am honored to certify that those individuals who have crossed the stage before us today represent the students who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degrees. I recommend that you confer upon these candidates their respective degrees. President.
How about those doctoral candidates? Congratulations. Will all members of the class of 2026 who are candidates for degrees please rise if you're able? Members of the graduating class of San Jose State University, on the recommendation of the faculty of our university and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the Board of Trustees of the California State University System, I now confer upon each one of you your master's or baccalaureate degree with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Candidates, please move your tassels from the right to the left to symbolize the completion of your degree. Graduates, please remain standing, if you're able, as Eve Yacovelli Barajas leads us in singing our alma mater, Hail, Spartans, Hail.
Hail, Spartans, hail, hail, gold, blue, and white. We pledge our hearts and hands to keep thy colors ever bright. Forward we go, we will not fail. Sing to our alma mater, hail, hail, hail.
That was wonderful, Eve. Thank you again to all of our graduates. Congratulations. Graduates, you are now a lasting part of the San Jose State story. We look forward to welcoming you back to campus as proud alumni, carrying your Spartan spirit into the world. Before we go, I'd like to say thank you to the Commencement Planning Committee and our support services teams for their great work to prepare our campus for today's special celebrations. I appreciate all of the volunteers who gave their time to help make this moment special for our graduates and their families. Now, I ask that you please remain standing, if you're able, in your section until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have exited the arena. Thank you for attending, and congratulations, class of 2026.